So in this video, we are gonna discuss about the new update and balance changes coming to the Summoner's Greed. I will quote CEO of Piccho word to word and then give my own views on everything that he said in his long-ass massage. So starting off the upcoming updates, then Piccho is in the process of rebalancing the whole game. They have already released a build that only affects new users and they're already seeing positive results, so they will move on to doing it for the whole game and sync all players so this game can be updated even more. So first thing that Mr. CEO talked about is the reinstallation of damage cap. And it was that the damage cap reinstatement was necessary because it was causing crashes which Piccho don't know why, and their daily active users were dropping. Reinstating the damage cap got the crashes down again and user numbers were stabling. Secondly, Piccho understand this sucks for the endgame players and their goal is to remove the cap and have the game take into account such high damage numbers. Then coming to the second major thing he talked about them, it is about the balancing of this game being completely out of tune. They realized that the years of progression has scaled the game beyond what it was capable of, and there is a lot of the power creep now and it's harder to balance new content for everyone. So they plan on rebalancing the whole game, all monsters and levels, to be a much more fun experience. But he also ensured that it won't be a bad nerf. Like it won't affect the basic game. So coming to the biggest change then, their current thought is allowing an Ascension system. When a player finishes the last map, I don't know if he meant each map or map 15. But what happens is that the player's level will be reset. Players will keep all monsters, star levels, charms, evolutions, skill tree, and stuff. The only thing that reset will be coins, power stones and levels. The coins and power stones will be refunded to players so they can be reused. So it means that new players will only play the newly balanced version. And for old players, this will be offered as a choice in the settings page, so if players want to continue playing the current balancing with their current things, they can. But they won't be able to access the new updates until they ascend. Then another balancing thing is that mythicals, zodiacs, specials, and legendaries will all be hard nerfed to have a more flat roster so more monsters stay relevant throughout the game and damage numbers won't go out of control. In addition, mythicals will be locked by map instead of summoning level. Just like how it used to be before. The update will be coming sometime in February 2025. But expect some delays as well. Then next thing is about the Zodiac's game mode. Then Piccho have opted to put the game mode on hold while they fix the game. They will basically change it into a mode that doesn't have daily energy, so players can play whenever they want. Just like classic maps. They also seem to have a really fun end game plan for Zodiacs. And that gets me excited. Then they will also be addressing daily playtime in the Ascension update. Meaning if you play more, you get rewarded for it, I guess. Then lastly, he talked about purchase offers. And it's that Piccho realized that some of the earlier game packs were giving out a lot of other currencies that were detrimental to early game experience, for example too many gems, unlocking mythicals too early, causing all legendaries to be obsolete, so we nerfed that in a recent build. However, the main currencies are in a good place, being summoning stones, mythical gems. So they have no plans on changing the pricing on those. Lastly, they are also working on making the farming easier. And this was the whole big essay which CEO wrote. So now I will tell you my views on it and give out some of my juicy suggestions. Then firstly, balancing is great as an idea. Everything will get a chance to be useful. But in my opinion, it was never about the attack power, but instead attack style. A long-ranged multi-enemy damaging monster will always stay better than a short-ranged single-target one. And about the levels resetting thing. Basically, I don't see what will stop people from still leveling up the same few monsters for every single map. Matter of fact, I might have got that wrong, but if it is being implied that we will get our currencies back as well, what's the need of even farming after that? Then sixth subpoint of second point is as logical as a point can be. But seventh point is just unnecessary, as players will eventually have to update anyway. If Piccho makes it a choice-based thing, then I see it as Summoner's Greed too, where those players who ascend will play the sequel, and those who don't, they can keep playing the current version as the final update for Summoner's Greed. Then for number 9, the thing which makes these monsters great is that they are overpowered. Nerfing them will kill their hype. Instead, Piccho can make getting the monsters a bit difficult. Then What I get from sub point 2 of point 3 is that Zodiac maps are not getting shorter, but instead are just getting more flexible rather than barred. So that's a great welcome change. While in-app purchases are Piction's own choices, I don't think I got any say in that. Now coming to the suggestions. Then I was thinking about Pantheon exclusive maps. CEO mentioned silver and golden charms for mythicals before, so they can make it so that each Pantheon has different collectible golden and silver essence which they will only get from those maps. That way each Pantheon will get the chance to shine. The major problem right now is that people just follow the basic layouts and keep using what they see others use, but I believe that if players have to use all mythicals, they might find their liking to a non-popular one. And power gap is very important as well. So instead of removing the gap, Piction should instead make accessibility a bit challenging. Like commons are available from the get-go, rares from map 3 and summoning level 3. And it goes up to map 13 and summons level 15 for mythicals. Like a double restriction to each rarity, that way each rarity will get their time to shine and will solve all the basic problems in the game. And yup, that was all about the new update thing. I hope to see positive changes coming really soon. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching, just keep grinning and Aura is